Plan, execute, win.
When the kids all play with a fistful of dirt, made him rich all day. Now he sits in a grave and he grips on a fistful of change and he saves. It's a simple game.
This is big time bike racing at the Dana Point Grand Prix. And riders, I will count you down, gentlemen, from 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we're only about 10 minutes into the race, and we just had a small break off the front come through with Krista Mark in it. I saw a Hagen's Bourbon rider and another guy coming through. About 6 seconds later was the field. Jamie was on the front, just soft pedaling. I don't think the United guys will do anything with this for a little bit.
My wife said this morning, he's already got his game face on, and I do. I'm pretty serious today. The nerves are jumping, got to keep them under control, but as soon as the whistle blows and we start going, it'll be a fun day.
Well, luckily we have new rider Christian Crick, we have Sergio Hernandez, who are all riding extremely well. So hopefully if it does end in selection, we have one of the 3 or one of the 5 of us in there.
We're gonna gamble as well. I mean, if it's an aggressive race, if I'm in a break, then I'm gonna have the leeway to try and go for the win myself.
Lately in our races, sprinters work the best for us. So we'll decide through the race, and I kind of have the horsepower to decide in my team whether it's going to be a sprint or a breakaway. That's the way I feel.
United Healthcare is the only team that can control the race from start to finish. So they can chase down the moves as often as they like until they're happy, and Hilton can win the field sprint.
Okay, so this is somewhat interesting. We have Sergio off the front from Jelly Belly, an Optum guy and a Hammer Nutrition guy. It's about at 15 seconds, and nobody's really doing anything. They've been out there for 4 laps. I just now through this last corner saw one United guy come through and one Cash Call guy, but not really chasing in full gas. So.
We just want to make sure that, nothing big gets up the road. We're going to make sure we're covering. We're not seasoned like some of these NRC teams. But other than that, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll work out.
races. We're putting a lot of eggs in Justin Williams. We believe in him. He's delivered for us on many occasions locally and regionally, so we're very confident in Justin.
Our team is awesome. I mean, with Jamie Polinetti, to be in a breakaway with him and to have him helping me win races and to have other teammates that could pull it off and win, that's really cool.
If we're looking for a break and trying to get a little bit better opportunity to make sure we get a top 5 result, we're just going to be pushing it off the front, always being represented and making sure that if there's something up the road, we have a guy in it.
So we're about 40 minutes into the race. Something that was interesting to see, though, is we did talk to Rasan Bahati earlier, and he said that if he had really good legs, that he would be up near the front and in the mix more, and if he had bad legs, he would be tail gunning it. And we just saw him on the back, not in the back, but on the back. So we'll see him shoot up there like lightning later.
I haven't raced a lot this year. I've done, I think, a total of 7 races, and so it doesn't really get any better than this. You have a lot of the good guys here, a lot of the fast guys are here, so it's important, you know, and plus I have a pretty good fan base that traveled all the way from LA and hey, I came out here to watch you, so you definitely don't want to let them down. I have my family out here, my children and my wife, so.
The advantage we have is I can guarantee they're going to have to race off each other. They have to. Brad, Hilton, and Marcotte can all ride a break. I'd put Hilton and Eric Marcotte in the very top 2 strongest guys in the race. It's been some years since I've won an NRC race, but you never forget how to do it. It's only going to be a question of if we have the physical ability to do it. If I were to win an NRC race this year, I'd be the oldest guy in history to win an NRC race.
Okay, so the race is still pretty much together, but we did have a really small separation out the front, and I think it was notable because he's a local SC Velo kid. He's only 17. His name is Hunter, and I just think it just takes a lot of cojones for the junior riders to go off of a field like this. He knows it's not going to last. There's no way. But he was out there for a whole lap by himself. Cash Call Kid has just bridged up to him, and they still have about 5 seconds. So that is what it's going to take to make it as a pro, to have the cojones to do that. So we have kind of a cool scenario right here for Cash Call. Stefano is about 14 seconds off the front. He's been off the front for 3 laps. United just put one of their guys on the front. You know, I'm going to guess there's absolutely no way this will last. They stick Lindsay's up there and it'll be lights out. So, but good job for Stefano. It's impressive, and it's nice to have Cash Call out there in the front of the local team. So. Okay, Stefano, originally from Brazil. You've been on some of the biggest teams in the United States, and now you're on this awesome team, Cash Call. Tell me a little bit about the team.
I'm just looking forward to coming out here and have a good showing and maybe get some good results.
Tell me what it would mean to the Cash Call Mortgage team to win today at Dana Point.
This is the biggest race for us because a lot of our sponsors are local to Dana Point, so I mean it doesn't get much bigger for us.
Okay, so as predicted, we are definitely going to have a field sprint here today at Dana Point. They just came through with 5 laps to go, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 United Healthcares on the front with Hilton Clark sitting pretty fifth wheel. Okay, Rasan, so your pick for the top 3 if it ends in a field sprint today?
Field sprint, I see myself winning. I also see Justin Williams, Cash Call Mortgage up there. I also see Hilton Clark.
Justin Williams is riding really well.
Hilton Clark, Rasan Bahati, Ken Hansen.
We got Brad Huff, Kim Hansen, who are pretty quick also.
You know, you don't ever want to count out Rashawn.
Marcotte will be hard to beat. Bahati's always good.
Of course, I'm going to say myself, Hilton Clark, Carl Menzies,
Eric, Marcotte, Hilton Clark, and Justin Williams. I think Justin can step up.
I mean, unfortunately, I'm not saying myself. Whoever isn't afraid to crash.
Rasan knows how to do it here.
Hilton Clark and Brad Huff.
Maybe Brad Huff.
Those are the guys with the kick.
I think Hilton will win. Ken Hansen second, Brad Huff third. I don't really know who's here, so they're the only names I know.
I'd like to imagine I'm there, and I'd like to imagine my team does such a good job that Carl Menzies will be there.
Ken Hansen for third. I think Bahati or Keo for second, and then I'm going to take first. So that's the thing.
That's the confidence I was waiting for.
But it's a pretty stacked field with some good, fast guys here.
In the last 2 laps, I kind of go on an autopilot. I know who I need to be around. Hopefully, I can kind of sit on the outside and not depend on anybody to move me up or wait for any trains to pass me.
Okay, 1 lap to go, and as Dave Toll would put it, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Here we go.
The team UHC guys have done really well the past year or two. We come here to win. We can be beaten. I mean, anyone can be beaten. If someone's first across the line, they're going to win the race. So, we'll try and be that person. If someone beats us, they beat us, and power to them.
Wow, that was quite the finish. Not what we expected. Oh man, United Healthcare did an unbelievable job and let out Brad Huff from Jelly Belly. It was really difficult to tell for second between Hilton Clark and Justin Williams, but man, it was a fast sprint.
It was awfully close. You got to feel good about that effort.
Yeah, I feel really good. I mean, I had full support from my team. I mean, our sponsors put us here, Cash Cow Cycling. They put us here to represent, and I think we did a pretty good job. We're a young team, we're still growing.
Well, great. That's Justin Williams of the Cash Call Mortgage team that we're talking to, a really bright young talent that's going to win some of the biggest races in the world. Now, in all honesty, when you make an effort that big, I mean, it looked like it was really tough, and you're coughing right now tells me that was not an easy win.
That's because of the pace that was set by the United Healthcare. They controlled the race in the last 5 laps, and everyone else was scrambling for the wheels. And they did an amazing job setting pace. It was almost a guaranteed win, but luckily enough, my teammate Sergio Hernandez put me up in position. We just did a great race as a team, and I want to thank my team for it. So.
The pace was comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was nice.
Until you have to go across a gap,
and
then it's not comfortable.
Yeah. I looked at my clock, and I'm like 15 minutes in. Wow. It's gonna be a long day.
With about 5 to go, I'm like telling myself, all right, balls up here, man, balls up.
And look, even if we go to the front, you and I, and do 3 laps, that's good for him.
When I'm hitting the brakes like that, I don't like it. My body,
you can't
do it. This is the show, and it's a lot different than doing Masters races. It's that rude awakening every once in a while. Oh yeah, I am 43, and I do have to go to work tomorrow. It was fun.
It is racing for Jelly Belly out of Springfield, Missouri. Your champion, Dana Point, back-to-back wins for Brad Huff.